Hey, hey. Today is the bright lighting. I don't know why there's a difference. I usually film around the same time every day. But here we are. Talking about the pace at which you move to your goals. So I'm sitting at 756 subscribers, just checked it. And it's funny because yesterday I had 758, so I lost two. And that happens, and it's maddening because I'm thinking, I'm a small channel. Please don't unsubscribe. Wait till I at least have thousands of people to where it doesn't hurt as much. And when I say hurt, I'm saying my numbers, my analytics, not my feelings. I've gotten to the point now, it is what it is, as they say. But it feels like insanity. I am coming up on my 6-year YouTube anniversary, January 9th, 2019, I started my channel. Haven't been consistent until very recently. But the growth, as you can tell, is extremely slow for me. And I used to think, oh, it's because I'm not in a niche. Oh, it's because I need fancy thumbnails. Oh, it's because I don't do crazy edits. But I don't think you really need those things anymore. So now I'm thinking maybe it's me. Maybe people just don't want to watch me. But I appreciate those that are here, so I'm hanging on. I love you guys. You're amazing. And I feel like I've got something to say. And I want to contribute to the world and my light. And I don't have opportunities where I am to really do these things, public speaking, and to really showcase my creativity in the way that I want to. Maybe it's time to move, right? But I'm just at a point, I'll be honest, I'm frustrated, I'm discouraged. And now I think about it, I feel like I'm gonna cry, and I didn't think I would making this video, holy cow, but it's like, what do I have to do? Reminds me of that 90s alternative song by Stabbing Westward, What Do I Have to Do? And when I dip into my shadow, I listen to a lot of Stabbing Westward. I'll link it so you can hear. I love industrial, goth, darker stuff when I'm in a dark headspace. That's where I go. What do I have to do to build the audience? And then sometimes I go to these channels that have millions of subscribers, and they're doing like these crazy mukbangs or stunts and things that I'm just thinking, this is what people want to watch, I guess. And not to say they need to be watching me necessarily, but I'm trying to encourage people, inspire people, add positivity, make them laugh. Something good, putting something good in the world. But I was watching another YouTuber, and he was saying what I've been thinking for a long time is that this world, and I call it the upside down sometimes with my coworker, that we're living in the upside down. It feels like those that are trying to add peace and light and hope and love, honorable things, get destroyed in some form or fashion. Think about people like Jesus or John Lennon, Martin Luther King Jr., people that have been killed for spreading positive messages. And then you've got people that are corrupt and evil, and they're billionaires and millionaires. And not that I don't think money is bad at all, but they're successful in the worldly sense. And then there's those of us that are trying to do good that are just barely getting by. I'm like, what is going on? Do I need to turn to the dark side? And sometimes you want to, and sometimes you want to cut corners. Sometimes I'm like, okay, all right, OnlyFans, here I come. But then I can't. Just like the guy, and maybe I'll link his video. He's really interesting. He kind of breaks the mold. He looks like somebody that you would think, oh, he's just a Southern boy, but he's super smart, and he cracked the code. But sensing that frustration, he's sensing it, I'm sensing it. It's like just trying to do the right thing. And so, I don't know. I want to say, if you're working towards goals and it's taking a while, keep going. And I know that's crazy coming from a woman who's stuck in it with you. There's nothing I can do aside, if I had the money, maybe buy subscribers, and I'm not going to do that. I think actually maybe my mission is to show if the game is rigged. Because if it is, you'll see 20 years down the line, I'm still here with my 800, let's say, subscribers at that point. And I'm posting every day. You're like, maybe something's fishy here. I don't know. I'm not saying everybody that has a ton of subscribers is doing anything fishy, but I do think there's some of that. Because I have been approached by people online. They'll say, oh, we can get you subscribers and we can do that. And I'm thinking, but how? There's a lot of bots and stuff that, there's ways. But I don't want to do that. I want to come by everything honestly, earnestly, and so that I feel good when I'm finally to a point where, let's say the channel does get monetized, I'll feel good about getting that money. It won't feel like dirty money or something, like I'm just faking everyone out to get to that point. Hi, Miss Capo. She's over here. I would pick her up, but every time I pick her up and put her on camera, she wants back down. So I'm gonna let her do her thing. So, yep, there she is. She's making her presence now. She's rubbing on the tripod. So we're gonna keep going. Those of us that it's just we're late bloomers. It's taking a little bit longer. It can be frustrating and it's maddening sometimes because you're thinking 2 steps forward, 1 step back, and I feel like Paula Abdul in the 80s song Opposites Attract. I swear everything I say, there's a song attached to it. But you gotta keep going. You know, there is a road, this is on my bucket list. There's a trail in Spain. I should have looked up the name. I don't remember the name. I'm sure it's something in Spanish. And it is a long trail that's the spiritual pilgrimage people take. Because it's you're alone, you're on the road, and it's you and God, right? And it's something I want to do one day. And apparently, I've read from people that have been on it, you meet other people on that road, and everyone's they're healing from something, they're seeking something. It's a spiritual pilgrimage. And I feel like if you're slowly working towards a goal, I'm walking on that long road with you. It's not the same. We're not the same. It's not the same goal. It's not the same dream. It's not the same path. But it feels like, hey, I met you along that path. And that's where I am here virtually. We're on that path of, I see you. And yeah, it's a long road, but you're not alone. And I got to remind myself, I'm not alone. There's a lot of small content creators here that are doing the same thing as me. Doing the thing. So keep going. I'm telling you as much as I'm telling me. You're not alone. Some things don't make sense, and that's okay. We just have to make peace with it. And I don't know how to play the YouTube game. So I'm just gonna do it my way. Frank Sinatra style. And if it's successful, so be it, which technically now it really is. This is a lot of people. We could fill an auditorium with this. And if it just sort of, this is all it ever is, then so be it. At least hopefully I touched a life or two. Which I know I have. You guys have written me some very beautiful comments throughout the years, so thank you. So growing at a snail's pace. I've always been a late bloomer too, so it's fitting. I'm thinking, yep, this would make sense for that it would take me a little bit longer than everybody else. So I love you guys. I'm wrapping it up because it's one of those before work videos. And I hope you have a beautiful day. Please take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.